Away zero.
Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of my honeymoon vacation with the absolute love of my life. And so I'm just going to be taking you through my journey. At this point, I was set to leave Calabar, and the airport was so big and so empty. I even felt like, oh, we were the only ones traveling at a point because we're just the only two sitting down waiting for our flight and just trying to play around and tell ourselves stories. So this was when we were set to leave, and of course, I have to be me. I'm a bit bossy, you know, and I'm also very funny. And when we landed to Abuja, although the flight was a bit rocky, I think I don't know what was happening with the weather, but this was when we got to Abuja, and I was really so happy. And I got this feed from my silly best friend. I'm not going to mention her name. And I was just excited because this is my first time being in Abuja, and I just wanted to have a lot of experience. On getting to Nordic Villa, yes, I love the scenery. The hotels speak minimalist, and that's something I love so much. Everything was simple and down to details. The look was exquisite. Although I didn't get a perfect view, but the room was still giving, like everything was just beautiful. All the interiors, like simple. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. That's just how good this space is. So if you're in Abuja or you're traveling to Abuja, I would suggest you book the Nordic Villa because it's beautiful and it's very relaxing. So we just set out to just relax, and because we have a fun-filled day for the next day. So the next day, we decided that we have lots of places to go, and my husband was just being like, "Oh, this is my second time here, so I know a lot of places. Please, you don't stay in Abuja, so how do you know a lot of places?" So me, I was actually just being funky as always. That eventually I'm going to know this place better than you do. And guess what? See my feet for the day, like absolutely lovely. And my sister that I haven't seen in years showed up. So she resides in Abuja, and if you want to hang out or you need solid pepper soup, just contact me. Let me contact her. And yes, do we look like twins? Because a lot of people say we look alike. I don't know. And like, I think we haven't seen for like 5 to 6 years. And this was us just checking out to go for all our fun-filled hangouts for the day. I feel like I'm talking way too fast just to keep up with this video. So we went to the Art Tech District where where the Discovery Museum is located at. But first, we had to stop for some Hans and Rene ice cream. If you know me, you know that I love my ice cream. This place was beautiful. Like, if you're in Abuja, please, you need to go to this Art Tech District. They have a lot of scenery. They had these sketches. They had the container restaurant, and this Discovery Museum was just. See, if you want to learn about Nigerian history, just go there. You don't need an escort because they have teleprompts that would guide you, tell you about certain histories in time. They had like old histories displayed. They had like you can see teleprompt about past president. This at this stage they're just talking about the past president, military, both military and voted president. So this was just really like a very, very educative point to know about my history, know about Nigeria, and how our soldiers have fought for us over time. And yes, also I have to look at the camera because come on, I'm a bit okay. So this place, I call it the money room. Like, down to the jewelries they sell Africans for, it is displayed at this Discovery Museum. Like, you can see all the old Nerano, the ones they've changed over time. They had carries, and this place was just beautiful because of the fact that these are art design from newspapers to like different those portraits you're seeing was creatively done. I'm not going to do a part two of this recording, so I'm just going to use it like this. Bear with me. So I love this portrait. Then we went to the room. You will remember this TV that you enact the head, or you go outside and like tweak your antenna. Yeah, you don't show. You're gonna say yes, you don't show, you can't come inside. Or your neighbor is watching all this super story, you'll not be by the window, be peeping to watch. And then we had this AR. Sorry, I don't even remember what this is. But I don't know, my brain is running over time. But we watched a very sad IDP story, and it was, although yes, it's highlighted some facts about Nigeria we don't see on a daily basis, but I had to like speak to the manager, and I was like, no, even though you want to display that, like you can also show us other stories, because there are people that have also left that space. And after that sad story, I just said, okay, time for some sugar. I went for candy. This was when Keys was leaving us for the night, and she was absolutely a delight. The next day, she said, I'm taking you bowling, and this was it. We went to City Bowl Park, and trust me, I've never bowled in my entire life before, so this was a new experience. And that's one thing I loved about this vacation, because everything I did during this period was all new to me, and so we got to learn how to bowl. This place is very affordable, so if you want to go bowling, you can go there. So, but the shoes felt weird on my leg. I was confused about the whole shoe, so it was messing up all my vibe. And uncle was trying to feel himself that, oh, he can play bowling, but come on now, I'm a baddie. I'm just about to show you guys what I am made of. Like, come on, my first try. That was actually his second trial. This was my first trial, and trust me, I killed it. Yes, don't be fooled. I killed it. Like, you can see me. I'm just so good. At this point, I laughed my heart out, because Keys was screaming all over the place. It was so funny. I was just laughing because we were going on a ride and she was just screaming like, help me, Omogbe. It was really funny. Kids, I'm sorry for laughing. And we had some car racing, and it was just nice. I just enjoyed this whole vacation, and I'm also glad I had to see my sister after a long time. And this was when I was saying bye to the Nordic Villa, because they had I had such a wonderful experience there. On getting to the airport, our flight was meant to be for like 6 p.m, but we got delayed over 3 hours, and so we had to leave Abuja late. But I was so sad that my trip was coming to an end, because I wanted to have an extra week, but the office is calling. They just kept on calling, so we had to go back. And I hope you guys enjoyed my vacation with me, even though my voiceover had a lot of mistake, and I'm not going to do part 2. So love you guys. Thank you. Let me know if you'll be visiting Abuja soon, so I could share you some nice spots you can go to. Bye.